Offline. Receiving your content. Hey, what's up? Scott Balkum here from Imagination Creation Films, and today I think I'm streaming live. Not really sure, but I kind of feel like I am. I can kind of see myself over here, so I'm going to assume that it's working. Spinning. That's never going to be good. Let's just bring that down to there. Join me. Let's talk about all things filmmaking and photography and, well, you know, anything we can. We'll try it that way. Yeah. So if anybody joins in, you can tell me if it's working because I don't have a clue. So I guess I can just pause. And yeah, so, oh, good. iOS update will just remind me later. And I'm assuming this is working. I really have no idea. Oh, it says I'm live. Let's see if I am. Won't really know until I push play. Hey, somebody's watching. I think it's me. I'm logged in. I don't have the best internet out here, so this may be completely for naught. We will just see. Experiencing interruptions. Yes, I am. This doesn't seem to be going very well at all. Let's try this. Video capture device. Let's drop this down to 720. Okay. Something went wrong. Let's see. And we'll start streaming. Stream resumed. Let's just see about that. I can't quite tell. Hey, let's just see about that. That's cool. So I'm in a small screen. That's not good. Let's go here. There we go. Ah, technology. Gotta love technology. I hope that's working. Okay. Go here. That's working. So if I push pause, is it? Ugh. I don't know what's going on. How about normal latency? Stream complete. Well, apparently that went badly. Now I'm resuming. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, so maybe working. I can't tell. Anybody watching? No one's watching? That's cool. I mean, you don't have to watch. So yeah, just talking about nothing really. Oh, that's what we need to do. Turn the air conditioner down, because Texas, it's winter and gotta have the air conditioner on. That is what we do. Hey, look at that. That's not too terribly latent. All right, let's see if I can stop this. No, I can't stop it. Ugh. Hey, all right, here we go. We are resuming our stream. I really need to slow this way the heck down. All right, so if anybody wants to join up, I'll probably delete this one because this one is going to make me look like a fool, and you know, that's not really that difficult to do. You're also going to get to see elapsed time, 8 minutes. I want to completely delete this. Let's just pause that. Yeah. I have no idea if this is working. No idea at all. Let's go back here. Let's go find a buddy. Hey, if you are bored, can you log in to my YouTube live stream and tell me if it is working? Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. That should be awesome. Yeah, I have no idea what's actually streaming out there because, yeah, I don't have enough bandwidth here to even see that. But, you know, I'm trying. I'm trying something new every day. We'll just see. YouTube's 0 people watching. 0 people watching. Top chat, 0. So we got that going for me. Super chat. Ain't no super chat. And yeah. And I could play an ad, I guess. That'd be funny. Just every once in a while, just click play ad and watch it go. Been streaming for 10 minutes and 27 seconds. Feel a little sad about it. Who can watch me? Somebody can watch me. Someone wants to watch me. And this is why we do it, for the zeros of people. Not that you're zeros, but there are 0 of you right now currently logged in to my live stream that I've been doing now for 11 minutes and 7 seconds. I feel like it's not working. I just need some kind of confirmation. Something at all. No one anywhere. YouTube. One is watching, it says. Oh, there's an ad.
Damn it, how could this have happened?
I don't know.
Here's
It's playing an ad.
to remember about.
Cool. Well, we'll just keep trying that. Okay, I'm logging in now. Oh, I'm on my phone.
Here's playing an ad to remember about.
Cool. Hey. Oh, and then I couldn't stream it anymore. It's awesome. Quality. Bump that down. And so, yeah, there were 0 people watching it. Bad video settings. Wow. Okay. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Keyframes are not being sent often enough, which will cause buffering. Note that okay. let's go to the keyframe settings. Settings. Where do I see keyframes? Stream delay. Automatic reconnect, buffer retries. Huh. Video is currently active, I know this. Oh, well, that didn't help. Cancel. Start streaming again. Let's just see what that does. Says stream resumed. I'm green now. Well, that's good. And let's see, my CPU, kilobits, dropping frames like crazy. Crazy. Like all of the frames are being dropped. That's awesome. So even if anybody logged in, they wouldn't see anything. Oh wait, no, we're coming down. We're only losing like half the frames now. That's awesome. So yeah, let's log back in and check on me. See how I'm doing. So yeah, let's log back in and check on me. Wow, I just have no bandwidth. And check on me. Wow, I just have no bandwidth. And check on me. Wow, I just have... I'm totally creating my own loop. All right. There, off you go. Yeah, so, ooh, Ivan Egerton. He's got that new Gemini from Red. Just uploaded a video. It's a super high ISO Red camera. That's kind of cool. Someone's watching. And it's not me. Hey, is this working? I've been dying to see if it's actually functioning. Hit something up in the chat there. Say, yeah, it sucks. Or, yeah, cool. I mean, I don't really know if it's working or not because I don't even have enough bandwidth here out in the country to watch my own stream. Oh, well, that was the end of that. I guess it sucked. We disconnected. Yeah. Either that or it's really slow at letting me know that I was the one that was connected. Yeah. I'm just going to keep going here because I'm absolutely deleting this when I'm done. Really do want to talk about cameras because, I mean, I got right here, this is the Panasonic G7. This is the Sony A7R II. Here's the Red Dragon. This is a Canon 8mm. Well, Super 8, technically. That's Scott Balkum live stream. Let's talk about filmmaking. It says one's watching. I don't know about that. Yeah. Sad. Even my friends, all my friends are sick, so they can't even log in. Who can, hey, maybe yell. Hey, if you're bored, I am live streaming on YouTube's, and I have no idea if it is working. So I got that. A delicious beverage here. Aha, Yell is responding. Type faster, boy. Ah. And then there's no more typing. Haha, I'll see if I can see it. Cool! And so, yeah, just kind of sitting around and, you know what I could do? I could check to see if my YouTube live stream has the proper color palette, because the proper color palette is how you want to do your live streams. Wouldn't that be the coolest thing? See somebody pop this up on their live stream as if you could color correct the live stream? You know, you could, technically. You could sample the output, come back, play it back, then go in and adjust your colors, create a LUT, pop the LUT on. Uh-oh, bad video settings. Wow. Really? Man, I cannot win. It's that, that's really bad. That's sad. That makes me sad. Bitrate. So let's just make this 1500. Okay. Let's try that. Lowering. Whoa, somebody's watching. And yeah, so I don't know if it's working. But gal, if that's you, type something so I know. Because I really have no idea if it's working. I don't even have enough bandwidth to play it back to see if it's working. I've been fiddling with this for now 19 minutes and 55 seconds. And I have no idea if it's working. Uh-oh. Haha, it sort of works and then gets interrupted. Type something in chat. Type in chat. So I feel cool. You know, I'm typing it and saying it at the exact same time that's in here, and then you're getting it, and then you... Where's the chat? I could say hi, and then... Oh, yay! Success! A chat. A chat has born. Okay. So it works. Okay. So, but it's jittery, doesn't look good at all. Is that kind of the synopsis of this? Really, it's going to suck if I can't live stream from my house. Let's see. What can I do? Well, I could shrink it further. That seems like a bad way to go. Streaming. What am I streaming at? Resize output. Yay. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Now it says, wow. Keyframes, 10.5 seconds. Let me pause this for a second. Change this resolution. Streaming again. Now let's see what we get. Now we're streaming. Now we're, okay. Is that any better? Does that work? I should be lower resolution, but it shouldn't be stuttering. Live stream working great now. Yeah, perfect. Hey, so what's up going on? Yeah, what's going on, bro? Like my glass of, oh no, I spilled my ice. Oh yeah, it's acrylic. So, how's the pastrami? Was the pastrami good? Did you eat you didn't eat the whole thing, did you? That's like, don't they put like a pound of meat on there? It's like, that's why I want to go. So when I come to New York, we're going to Katz's, I got to tell you. And then pizza, and then I guess we're just going to eat the whole time. Hey, so do you have any questions? Yeah, so, probably going to schedule this in the future. I got to figure out my settings to make this thing work right. I think my problem was, yeah, it still says I'm dropping frames. Does it look bad? I was outputting at 1080, and I have horrible internet here. I'm a little late, but hey, Jamie, what's up, bro? How's my stream? It can't be as good as yours either, Jamie. You know how much internet I have out here. It's yeah, not too good. So is it stuttering? It says I'm losing 20% of my packets here. I mean 16.4% of my packets. So yeah, I got that going for me. Man, 2 people. This is awesome. Got Yale up in Yale. That's it. Up in New York. Got Jamie down here. Up, bad video settings. Oh, he says mine's good. Cool. I'm actually using the GH5 into a $79 HDMI capture device, and then going into the side of the laptop, and then using OBS Studio to capture and then rebroadcast and send it out via my crappy internet. So yeah, that. How's the video doing? The Forrest Gump video? Is it trending yet? Yeah, I don't know how to do the live streams yet. I figured there'd be questions. Well, the last time I did one, I was at a cigar bar with my buddy Bill, and we streamed for like an hour, just chit-chatting up a storm, and like 6, 7, 8, 9 people jumped on and started asking questions. I thought, hey, that's cool. I was doing it all from my iPhone. It says I have bad health. I mean, I know that. Will, what's up? It's really sad that YouTube says that I have bad health. How does it know? So what's going on out there in the interwebs world? Anybody want to talk about cameras or gear or anything like that? I got lots of stuff we can talk about. I'm actually mic'd up wirelessly. Got the lapel mic right up here, running back down the side, shooting over to the GH5 over there, where apparently these little capture devices have to be at 30 frames a second, which 30, ugh. I was fighting and trying for an hour to get this thing working, and it was because I was on 24p. Yeah, that's not good. Well, Jamie, I mean, at least there's an upside. One more view, and you're probably going to be trending 1,131,214.3. So, yeah, that. Man, I'm probably going to have to stream this at an even lower bit rate. I only have 4 megabits maximum upload, and it's usually a lot less than that. And every once in a while, my daughter will get on, like, I don't know, voice chat, video chat, and take all the bandwidths. I don't have enough. Ooh, man. So someone ask me a question. Come on. I've got this opportunity to pretend I know the answer. And all right, Will's got a question. I see you have a lot of awesome gear. Could you talk a little bit about what you do for a living? So what I do for a living currently, like today, is I run a bunch of enterprise networked computers. And I formerly was managing a team. I'm no longer managing that team as my job dwindles and goes poof, this is going to be my real day job soon. So, yeah, this is slowly ramping up, doing video work. And, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I sell green sweatsuits. That's true. I can't wear my sweatsuit. It's too hot. Got the air conditioning running. So yeah, I'm a computer nerd, have been for a long time, but I've kind of gone back and forth in the industry. I worked for ABC for a while, Disney. Back when HD was first a thing, I built out the data network and swapping out the beta carts, which was the old tape-based commercial units, for Pinnacle systems, commercial players, which are all digital, and then Grass Valley profile systems, which playback video. Back in the old days, it was all MPEG 2 for the HD world. So I do, you know, that kind of merging of technology between computers and video. I did that and have always really loved to be in film, and I never could afford to, but now I can. Well, now I can afford to buy the gear, and then when my job goes away, I'll have the gear, and then, you know, money, right? Then success. For step 1, get stuff. Step 2, success. Got it. Yeah, Jamie. These questions aren't flying through as fast as on yours. Man, you rarely even see all your questions coming through. Will, what else can I answer for you? I hope that answered. If that didn't answer, let me know, and you know, just like give me a thumbs down on the whole YouTube live. I don't even know. Is streaming okay? Because it says it's bad. It says it's really bad. And it says I shouldn't do this ever. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah, how's the... Do you think YouTube will lose momentum? Dame Drops just announced he was phasing out YouTube as going subscription-based model on his website. No, I don't. And I also think... So here's my thing on subscriptions, and this is a real pet peeve of mine because it's been a real problem in the industry. If you've ever noticed that everything that wants to charge a subscription happens to be between $9.95 and $14.95 a month, that is the magical number to which everybody has done market research and determined Joe or Sue will happily spend that amount of money to get the service that they offer. The thing is, there's only so many services people are going to be willing to get. I'm not going to, I mean, I dropped DirecTV, which is what we had for cable, because it was $180 a month, and I only watched like 3 or 4 channels. I can't get those 3 or 4 channels. To get those 3 or 4 channels, I have to subscribe to 3 different streaming services because they don't want to make them, or pay $45 to a streaming service that has all 3. Again, $45, 3 times $15 isn't that kind of magical how that works out. So is YouTube going to go away? I don't think so. If YouTube goes to a subscription-based only, I think they'd be done. I mean, Dame Drops, he's going to find it's not going to work. You have to have traffic driving to you. And that's the thing with YouTube is I go out there and I type Panasonic GH5 and I watch video and then it suggests the next video and you get in this loop of searching. That's what YouTube is a search algorithm. I can't search algorithm Dame Drops his own stream. I can't use Google or any other search algorithm to see all the videos on his site unless he's using Google to do it, which he won't do because he wants people to pay for the inside section of his website. I think that's kind of a loss. Let's see. Shot is pretty cutting in and out. Yeah, I may, when I read, you know what? Let me try this. Hold on. Don't drop out because I want to try this. All right. I should be back. Should be back. Come on. There we go. All right. I should be back. And I should be in a lower quality. Hopefully. Yep. It says I'm not dropping any frames. I just dropped 10 frames. I mean, but I'm outputting in a lower quality, which means I should be using less bandwidth. That should be better. So if y'all are still on, let me know if it's any better. Yeah. Well, I mean, I agree. I mean, Dame Drops is awesome, but I don't want to pay a service fee to watch somebody. I mean, that's the reason I get on YouTube is I don't have to pay to do it. Same thing with Facebook video. Facebook was going to be this amazing video platform, and right now it's failing miserably because they don't know how to do commercials. They'll just be talking up a storm, and all of a sudden, here comes a Trident ad right in front of you. It doesn't work. Is it any better? I'm probably a little delayed. I can't tell. Let's see what it says I'm dropping now. Yeah, it says I'm streaming pretty good now. But I probably look like crap. It's hard to tell, but you know, I'm streaming with this Super 8 camera, and so it's really hard to get. There we go. Now I'm live streaming. Yeah. So there's that. So, okay. That's why I don't think YouTube is going anywhere. It was such a pioneer, simple idea. Yeah. I mean, YouTube has problems. YouTube has to figure out how to get their commercials, their advertisers, to want to stream and advertise on their channel. Because with 400 hours of video, I think, being uploaded every minute or something, you don't know what's coming up. You don't know what's getting put out there. And I do understand why they went to this minimum 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. They want you to not be a fly-by-night. They want you to not be stealing someone else's work and putting it on the web, which is a huge problem as well. I think though the sad reality is trying to make revenue off of YouTube itself, I think, is going to disappear. Really bad again? How could, what? It says my video is bad again. Is it dropping still? No, it says I'm not dropping any frames. Is this dropping any frames? Oh, that's cute. Free online sharing isn't going to fade out, but my stream will. Yeah, no. The streaming, it's tough. A platform has to pay for itself. If YouTube doesn't have advertising, they can't afford to exist. If they can't afford to exist, then there's no platform. So there has to be an advertising model. I think what's going to happen is they're going to get to a point where you monetize on YouTube, or you have no choice of monetize, and they get 80% of the revenue, and you get like 20. Most people that are successful on YouTube are not making their living off the YouTube revenue. They're making the money off of affiliate links, off of Patreon, off of paid sponsors, various stuff. Eric, what's up? Got a live stream going here, and it's pseudo working right now, kind of tweaking, kind of getting it working. We're just talking about whether YouTube's going anywhere or not, and you know, what's going to take its place out there. And I mean, to me, there is a market, but the ground has been laid. There's so much groundwork that's been laid by YouTube/Google that it's going to be near impossible for anybody else to catch up. Even if you could create this awesome live stream, pays better to people, they can't afford to store that data. Google has figured out, you should see the way that their systems are built so that they can store all this stuff. They are the cheapest possible systems on the planet. They are really, really base model PCs, and they buy them in these very compact forms. They're using off-the-shelf hard drives. These are not enterprise anything. They have no air conditioning or cooling. They just let them die. And I don't know what the number is, they put like 4 or 8 drives on a system, and they're in a matrix. So this system right here would get a little bit of data, this one would get a little bit of data, this would get a little bit of data, and then they're all like copied between each other. So they could lose like 3 or 4 of these and they don't even care. And like my videos exist on a couple of different servers out there that are replicated with a couple of others, but they may be all over the place. Man, bad live stream, it says. I don't know. Okay, what does the live stream look like? Eric, Will, Jamie, Yael, if you're still on there, is it streaming? Is it stuttering? Is it stopping? Is it cutting and going? Tell me what it's like, because, you know, and tell me what you want, what you really, really want. No clipping. Good. Okay, cool. So it's just lower quality, and that's probably okay, I guess. I mean, this is the best internet I got out here. There's not many options. So who's got questions? I got lots of answers or pretend answers, or, you know, I've got the internet. I'll just Google it for you. It's buffering constantly for Jamie, and Jamie's got gigabit internet. That sucks. Rock solid for, hey, Rock, what's up? So, yeah, it only shows 2 people watching, but there's like 4 or 5 people in chat. I think it's because I'm on Apple, and apples are not bad. Don't, see, oh wait, this is a red. Yeah, you can see this is a red laptop. Apples are not bad. No, I don't know why you'd say that. Rock Vlogs, man, good to see you out here. Just doing a live stream. It's really kind of working the kinks out of it tonight because I want to do this on a kind of a regular basis. Probably once a week is about all anybody can stand, and But anything camera related, anything photography related, anything industry related, anything. Yeah. So anybody want to check my colors? Just make sure. Yeah. Okay. Make sure I'm streaming in good quality color. So, questions. Anybody got questions? Give me some questions. Fire them at me. Just waiting to see my partnership die. What partnership? Your partnership's going to die? Oh, you're talking about your YouTube? Your monetization? Oh, don't let that get to you. That's, what is that? Yeah, does that cut off Eastern time or Central time? Or, yeah, I've got like 3 hours and 10 minutes. And then I guess this giant vacuum will just start sucking all the money out of my account. I don't know. I'm getting closer. I kind of feel like within, say, 3 months, I might be at the threshold to cross over. I've got the watch time. I'm well over that, oddly enough. I just don't have subscribers, and I don't know why. I'm at, 711 right now. Oh, no, I probably lost 4 just live streaming. I'll get to 1,000 soon for revenues. Yeah, that'll probably go up. Yeah, I want to get to 1,000. I'm going to celebrate, with, when I reached 100 subscribers, I got to eat 3 donuts. So 1,000 subscribers, that's like an extra donut. So, there's a lot to look forward to. I just feel like once you start reaching certain thresholds, like when you reach your first 100, it's tough. And then getting from 100 to 1,000, which I'm not, that's a struggle and a climb, but I think that, it's still going to be a climb, but you'll start to have momentum on your side. And I think, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to with 1,000. And I think probably 3 months for me. Rock Vlogs, where are you at, man? You, how many, I'm afraid to click on something, but how many subscribers you got to go on yours? And Will, how's your channel? What's everybody shooting with these? What are you shooting? Oh, you're at 860, dude. You're rocking it. You're almost there. Are you getting good momentum lately? That's cool. I was getting about 4 or 5 subscribers a day, and I was like really happy. And all of a sudden, I just started losing them. I was like, no. And then all of a sudden, momentum. And Jamie helped with that. I helped him on a little shoot, and he gave me a shout out on his live stream. And I gained 5 or 6 subscribers that day. And I got 9 subscribers yesterday. That's kind of cool. Yeah, 860, man. You are so close. So close. You're probably, a month away? Finally purchased my first camera a month ago, and dude, start a channel. Look at it this way. You have no channel today. You start a channel, you will start having a channel, and eventually it will start to build up. People are always interested. Hey, Kerwin, what's up? How's Washington? Yeah, I saw your channel. You had 663. Yep. And that's pretty impressive, man. You got lots of friends. You got that momentum going. That's awesome. G7 on eBay for 300. Don't tell Kerwin. He's buying one, I think, this evening from Amazon. But his wife gets a discount, so that works out. $300, man. That's a deal. Did you get it already, or there's G7. Let me grab a lens, kit lens. So Kerwin, that's the kit lens right there with the G7. So I was telling you, this is the cheapest component of the entire G7 kit. And it is all plastic, and it is worth an upgrade. This is the Lumix 12 to 35. It is a fantastic lens and costs as much as 2 G7s. But you can use it on future cameras. Yep, there's the G7. Got my little buddy out here. I use this an awful lot. Let's see, man, I want that. Get it. Anybody want to sell me their camera? Oh, Jamie, you got that YouTube dollars going in, man. What? Jamie's over here just in the background. He's like, yeah, I got 8,000 subscribers. 8,000. The guy talks about shoes. Shoes, 8,000 subscribers. And he did it in like, I don't know, 3 days or maybe 4 days. I think that's what it was. The dude is fast. Man, I had to get on my four-wheeler to keep up with him while he's running. Well, you got it right next to you. So have you shot anything with it yet, Will? Using the 25-1.7, yeah, that's a good lens. I like that lens a lot. And that ends up on the G7, it's got like a 2.4, 2.5 crop factor. So that 25 is like a 60 mil on full frame. So that's a good portrait style lens. I would look towards a 17. That'll get you closer to like a 40, 42 millimeter, or you could get the 12. And the 12 on the G7 is like a 28 to 35. Yeah, about 28. Those are good lenses. I go to high school in Southern California. Shoes are a huge deal out here. Oh, Jamie, you're going to get to the YouTube studio. And you're taking me, right? You're taking me with you when you go. Let's see. I'll bring the green tracksuit. Last summer, everyone was wearing Vans and Yeezys. Yeah, Jamie's a shoe tuber, but he's a runner, so he does all the running stuff. We just check over his YouTube channel. I guess you could click on him, but click and open a new window because you don't want to leave him a chat. Check out his videos. We've been, well, he started it, and then we just kind of been playing a little bit, adding a little fun. He started with his Mr. Rogers intro to his video, which was hilarious and really well done. And so he and I are going to continue to dive into the world of creativity for both his channel and mine, because I think we got that little brain connection thing going on. See, trying to learn how to use Premiere. It's so much buttons. Any advice? Yeah, won't you be my neighbor? Yeah, honestly, with Premiere, YouTube. There are a bunch, and I've done one, but I did a tutorial, kind of intermediate with some quick tips. I probably should just do a couple of other tutorials. I was testing out doing screen scraping tutorials. Get out and just watch. There's one guy that says learn Adobe Premiere in 22 minutes, I think is what his channel, his video is, and it gives you the nutshell. But really, all you're doing is you're taking a clip and you're cutting it and you're putting it in a timeline, and then you're taking your next clip and you're cutting it and you're putting it next to it. If you want it to fade in between, which is very Star Wars-y, then you're going to add a transition. You're going to drop it between the two and it overlaps, and that tells you how much it's going to fade over. And so I like to work in the A, B, A, B, A, B, or you can have as many tracks as you want. What's the Apple one? Apple, not iMovie. No, the Final Cut Pro. It doesn't work with multiple timelines. It works in a stream, and then you just add stuff on top. But you're just kind of building your story, and then you can cut it. I mean, that's way too basic, I'm sure. But honestly, hit YouTube and how to start Premiere, and there's going to be several people that will get you going on that. It is a super powerful tool. It takes probably an hour of just really fiddling around with it before you realize how to do the basic stuff, and then you can actually cut a video out of it. Oh man, Jamie, you already got another sub. You're almost to 10,000, dude. Let's see. Chicken channel on the phone. Well, you got to get that channel started, man. I mean, it costs nothing. It won't hurt you. Just start your channel. Start editing your videos. What are you editing on, Will? Are you a Premiere, iMovie, Windows 95 movie editor, Final Cut? I started editing on computers, I would say like 1992 or 93, no, 93, 94. And Adobe Premiere was the version, I had 1.2, and it is not anywhere near the same numbering system. They went to Adobe Premiere, then they went to Premiere Pro, and then they renumbered, and now they're Pro CC, and they've renumbered again. But back in 94, I started working with Adobe Premiere. And then at ABC Disney, we used Avid. And then I went to Final Cut Pro, 2006, 2005, 2006. That was back when I had the Panasonic HVX 200 with the little P2 cards. And I used Final Cut Pro until they went to Final Cut Pro X, and I wasn't having any part of that. I liked my Final Cut Pro Studio. I mean, you paid $1,500 for Final Cut Pro Studio, and then they just ditched it for $299. That was not cool for me. Oh, did my stream stop? Wow, that was weird. Stream has resumed. Weird. Let's see. Jamie, you on Final Cut? I didn't know that. Man, no wonder you're so slow getting stuff out. Nah, I knew that. Final Cut as well as Premiere. Only know how to use Final Cut Pro X. You know, people say that Final Cut Pro X is very easy to learn at first. I just like that multi-timeline of Premiere. If Premiere ever goes, I'll probably just quit. I won't edit videos anymore. Just pay people to do it. I don't. What is check resolution? Current resolution, which is not optimal. Well, what do you want me to? Man, all right, hold on. Let me. Don't go anywhere. I got to change my resolution because YouTube is now complaining about my resolution. Hold on. Okay. All right, so we should be back. Don't go nowhere. Don't go anywhere. Should be back. Okay. Now let's see what my stream. I have this stream health feed that just tells me how crappy my internet is. Oh, analytics. There we go. That didn't help me at all. All right, so what other questions? Oh no, everybody dropped. There's only one watching. Oh well. Whoever's watching, you have any questions? I feel pretty good about the concept here. I've got to figure out which resolution is actually going to work, or maybe I could up the resolution and down the bit rate. That might help a little bit. Who's left out there? Ask some questions. I got lots of answers. I want to help. Hey, I got a YouTube comment. Most honest review. Well, thank you. What's that on? I don't know what video that was. That's what I wish it would tell you. That what video got the review on the Panasonic G7. And that is one of my most popular videos. You know what else is a video? Changing out a toilet in a camper. I haven't figured that one out. I mean, I guess if I swapped out toilets in every camper there was, I'd probably get a good revenue stream off of YouTube. Hey, Carlos, if you happen to join my live stream, thanks for subscribing. That's the video that got me about G7. Yeah. People, I don't know, that video just cracks me up because I need a cough drop. But yeah, that video, I wanted to dabble in continuous thought in multiple locations. And that was the whole thesis of that video for me, because that is something I do not do well. And so I kind of replayed how I wanted it to be, and then I recorded it in all the different locations, and I just kind of cut it up. And I mean, it's a pretty popular video. I don't know why, but I'm glad it is, and I'm glad it helped so many people buy the G7, because honestly, $500, this is the best value out there on a camera, and it's 4K, $500. That is hard to beat. Let's see. What other questions? Well, you got any more questions? I'm happy to, I'll just dedicate this whole live stream to you. No problem at all. Any kind of settings you're interested in on the G7, or what settings are you shooting? Or are you shooting 4K? Are you shooting 1080? What are you doing on yours? Let's see. Like it, Dad. Have you tried to change the shutter degree angle to improve focus speed on DJI? Okay, let's dive into that one real quick. That is a total fluke. It is a bug that the guy has discovered. It is nothing new. Panasonic already knew it. Many of us have run across it. I'm not going to take credit for it because I don't think it's a fix at all. I know many people that were talking about it. At NAB, when they released the GH5, they were talking about things that could improve it. All it is doing is it's got a set of interrupts. So it goes through a cycle and it can check things at a certain interrupt. Setting that shutter speed lower, or the angle, which is all it's doing, is putting it where it can check it twice in a cycle. Supposedly, the GH5 has a 240 frame per second capable autofocus capability. So that means that it can function as fast as 240 frames a second. It doesn't. And it's not going to change. And the reason it's not going to change, if you look at everyone else's autofocus that is successful and working and good, it's in the sensor and how they're doing it on the sensor. Canon uses what they call dual pixel. So they're actually measuring two pixels next to each other to determine whether or not it's in focus based upon the color differences and the luminance differences between each pixel. You can't just add that to a sensor that Panasonic's using. So if you shoot in certain scenarios, so if you shoot 30p, which I do not, I shoot 24p except for live stream, which I can't do for this. But if you shoot 30p, then yes, if you go to 190 or 179 degrees shutter angle, you will get a little bit faster. But I have no problems with my autofocus on my GH5. The thing that I do is I put face detection on there, number one. Number two, I set it to slow response, fast, I forget the tweaks. But basically, when it falls off of something, I don't want it to switch really fast, because that way if it loses track of my face, I don't want it to try to hunt, and it'll sit there and hunt back and forth. I have it delay, and then it goes fast to pick it up. And it works really well. I have no complaints with the autofocus. Well, it's not as fast as a Canon. I will absolutely say that. But it is, it's not horrible. Yeah, like that, you don't find a huge improvement. Yeah, exactly. Especially under low light and low contrast, no improvement really at all. That is the problem, because autofocus is, the system in the Panasonic is a contrast autofocus. So it is looking at and trying to find a light line here and a dark line here. And it can then phase detect and look between the two, phase detect, I don't know if that's probably not the right word, but look between the two light and dark and determine that it's in focus or not. That's also how focus peaking works. So if you see that on a lot of cameras, that's all it's doing. It's looking for edges with the lost my train of thought, but so contrast. So if you feed these cameras a ton of light, they will autofocus faster. If these Panasonic cameras, and also the Sonys also have a problem as well, because they're also not using the Canon technology. Canon has got it, but Canon has a difficult time making that in 4K because it's very expensive. Dual pixel means they're producing a much different chip. It's far more advanced than just a regular chip that's in here. The Sonys are they make their CMOS sensors. Panasonic, I don't remember who's making theirs, but like the GH5S is using the new Sony sensors as well because they're cheap. Sensitivity setting or the speed setting. So I don't remember which one is which, and I have it set on the customs on all mine. But if one of them will tell you how fast it is to react, and the other one will tell you how fast it is to change. Change the reaction to slow and the change to fast. So whichever definition those are, I would look that up. But that's what you want to change to get that speed to work. Random question, what was the name of the new DJI DSLR gimbal? So that is the Ronin S. As trying to find the name, the price, and the release date. So the name is the Ronin S. The price is not yet released, and the release date is not yet released. It's now February 20th in some part of the country. NAB is coming up in April, the second week of April. I have pretty good idea that sometime here between now and the second week of April, you're going to find the announcement from DJI on the Ronin S. My guess is it'll be about a week or two before NAB. My guess on price, I'm going to say $350. That's DJI's model. I think that's what it's going to be. I was thinking, since it still depends on the contrast, how much can it really improve? It's better in some condition, but still not dependable. Yeah, it is. I call it the eventual focus technology because the way it works, it's going to eventually focus on you, and it will. It's just, it's got to figure things out in the scene. The GH5 has the face detect. The G7, I'm trying to remember if it has face detect, but if it does, use it because it will lock onto your face, and it does a pretty good job of keeping it in focus. The other thing, and this is what I was telling Erwin, who was on chat earlier, not everything needs autofocus. I mean, a little bit of manual focus pull is okay. I use the GH5 and the G7 almost all the time on manual focus. Right now, it's on manual focus. I don't want it looking around. I don't care. I'm in focus right here. In fact, I use this pattern of this chair to actually set the focus while I'm over there. Bad video settings. Really? Again? So use manual. I mean, if you're holding it out and you're vlogging and you're out this way, the distance is going to be about the same. So you can control your f-stop, get a little higher f-stop in there so you'll have a little more depth of field on your focus, and then set it to manual. You'll know how you'll be. But face detect also works. Like a Dad, absolutely no problem. And if you haven't subscribed Like a Dad, I certainly appreciate the subscription. I'm really trying to get to that 1,000, and I'm at 7. I don't know. I think I'm at 712 now. Carlo subscribed a minute ago, and I appreciate that, Carlo. If you happen to be on the live stream, 713, sweet. Got 2 additional. Like a Dad, you got any other questions? I'm happy to chat or whatever you got. Will, Jamie, who else got questions? I'm here for you, and I don't know if you know this, but I love to talk, so the live streaming kind of works out for me. Technology, you want to talk about cool new technologies? Like I did, thank you then. I mean, not then, but thank you for being a subscriber and loving my vlog. I appreciate that. Question for all you guys. Oh, cool. what videos on my channel do you like most, and what do you think I should have, I guess, more often than not? I've been kind of dabbling around in the various videos, just trying to find what the audience likes, and you know, you guys are here, so let's chat about what you like. Will, I got you here. Hold on. Since we're talking about lenses, I'll talk about some lenses here. All right. Will would like something wider than the 25 that he has now on the G7. Well, do you like fisheye? Because this guy right here, this is a lens cap fisheye lens at a fixed f8. It's like 90 bucks. It's also a lens cap. It is a 9mm. And it is almost comical how small it is on the camera. I mean, it's not even as wide as the hand grip. But that's a fun lens. It's not that practical, quite honest. This is the 8-18, the Lumix. It is super wide. I did do a review on it. It's on my channel if you haven't seen it. It's cool, and it's also not cool. It has a very annoying look at the side. It's rectilinear, so the lines are all square. Lines are all parallel. There we go. The lines are all parallel when you're looking at it, but what it does is it stretches the sides, and it kind of elongates everything. It's not great when it's at its widest, but it's 8mm to 18. That's the 35 to 100. I mean, honestly, this is my favorite lens of all of the, well, this one and that one. That one is the Olympus 17mm f1.7, and I really like that lens. It is fast. It has such a beautiful bokeh. And it's very small. It's a $400 lens though, but this 12 to 35, this is the version 2, is a very favorite lens of mine as well, because it has stabilization in it, and it is so versatile for an f2.8 lens, but very expensive. Let's see here. Yeah, like it did. Okay, wondering if I should also, let's see here. Jamie, we're going to do a wrap video because I've got some lights coming. Be here in a week. Yeah, we're going to do a wrap video, dude. So like a dad, yeah. So the 8-18. I'm wondering if I should also get the 12-1.4. Do some vlog from now on. So I'm assuming the reason you want the 12-1.4 is that you want wide and fast. And it is a fantastic lens. I'm assuming you're talking about the Leica. It is a fantastic lens for that. The 1.4, that's super shallow, so do understand what that's going to do for you. I have found that the 12 to 35 is my favorite for vlogging. But you said you're getting the 8-18. Honestly, run the... Yeah, I mean, I would run it at closer to 12, and it doesn't do all of that like distortion on the edge, but you're going to lose your f2.8 because it's only f2.8 at 8mm. As soon as you go to 9, it's 4. Fine with manual. Kind of looking for some softer, more cinematic lenses. Dude, get a cheap adapter. Hold on. I'll be right back. This one, y'all can still hear me, so I can't really go to the restroom, but I could just, yeah, sneak off. There we go. So, get on eBay and get a Mamiya lens. These things are freaking gorgeous. Just get a little lens adapter. So, I've got this one adapted. I paid like 19 bucks for the little adapter that makes it an EF, And then I take the EF on just I thought I had it here. I've just got a little cheap, I don't have the Metabones, but I will probably be buying the Metabones here soon. But just get a Metabones Micro Four Thirds to EF, and then you can just use these all day long. The reason I say get the EFs, an EF can adapt, using the EF standard, you can adapt almost any lens to it. If you go to a Nikon, you can't put EFs on there. Would you type the name of that in the chat? Oh, the Mamiya? Yeah. Let's see here. Mamiya lenses. So there are a bunch of these, and these are bigger than full frame. These are designed for large format, and there are a lot of various models out there. There's a primer out there that somebody took the time to write up, basically saying, get this one, don't get this series, get this series, and then buy all of these. But I bought, like this lens, this is 150 millimeter. I have 2 others. And this one, I think I paid 130 bucks for it. It's a vintage lens. It's all manual, so there's no auto anything on it. But it, like when you shoot, it flares so beautifully. It looks amazing. And these have so much character to them. They're not overly flaring, but I mean, these look great. Example, on my cinematography reel where the lady's running in the field towards the sun and it's just flaring and it's kind of creamy all over the place. That sounds weird. That was with a Mamiya lens, just getting that nice look that it does. Sorry. Bokeh. Let's see. Bokeh lover. Yeah, it's hard not to like bokeh. My favorite thing with Christmas time, it's not Christmas. It's just playing with Christmas lights with bokeh. I just like to see how much bokeh I can get out of a strand of lights. And in fact, over there, I was working on a video to cut up and just trying various bokeh settings for YouTubers. Let's see here. Let's see, the brick wall is phone. Dude, Jamie, why are you like tearing me down, man? That's a real brick wall, and I have real bricks, and that's a real sign. And those candles are real. And those shoes are real. Yeah, that's about it. The only thing I hate about bokeh is listening to people say the word. Well, all you got to do is tell them that's not how you say it, because no one really knows how to say it because it's a made-up word. Some people call it bokeh. Some people call it bouquet. Some people call it, what were the other was? Bouquet is the funniest one, I think. That I'm like, bouquet, bokeh. But if you're from Florida, it's like Boca Raton. Let's see. So, are you leaving cinematography for normal photography? Your Instagram is full of Fuji. Dude, I am not leaving cinematography at all. Cinematography is taking 24 pictures every second. So if I go out and frame up one nice picture, then I got this one down for 24. The reason I'm doing it with all the Fujis is I bought a little Fuji camera basically to carry around and to just take pictures. Because when I have these run around with me all the time, I'm shooting video nonstop on them, and I never stop and take a picture. And a lot of times, people don't want to look at a video. They want to see just a photo, just a quick photo. And I don't have any. I can take screen grabs, and yay, but you know, I just wanted something that I could go out and just snap a picture and feel good about it. And that's why I got the Fuji. So yeah, my Instagram is full of Fuji frames. But if you're not following me on Instagram, it's Scott Balkum. You can follow me right along there. Let's see. Like a dad used to live in Boca Raton. So yeah, Boca Raton. So I guess if you had a rattan chair and then you took it way out of focus and made it look nice, that would be Boca Raton. Yeah, okay. I film in 60 photos a second. Does that make me better? Depends on what the one frame is, buddy. You know, that's what I'm concentrating on, is taking that one perfect image. And I'm trying to, with all my shots, I'm just trying to look at life just a little bit different. And, you know, when you're filming, you're looking around, something moving, okay, there's a tree, there's a tree. You're just constantly doing this, trying to get that shot that you want. When you have a still frame camera, you are looking around, okay. Now what would be an interesting angle that I could tell? Okay, now what would be the settings in the camera that would make it, because you're trying to tell the perfect story with just one photo. And so I feel like that's gonna make me a better cinematographer. More of the future videos would be great. Yeah, the videos, I didn't see, did anybody answer? What videos do you like most on my channel, or would you like, load the reviews of the basic, like filters, audio, more of that from the beginner. Yep. I'm not going to not do those, but I haven't done any vlogs themselves in a while, because honestly, I feel like my life is a little boring for people, and I wasn't seeing a momentum on my channel with that. So I don't want to just throw those out there and lose folks, because it's so sad when you post a video and then you lose a subscriber like 20 minutes later. You're like, oh God, what is it? Was it that video? What do I do? It's how you got subs. How'd you get subs? Humor? I thought it was because you were a runner. Hey. Acrylic ice cubes. I love these. Best thing on the planet. Best prop out there. Let's see here. Oh, that's true. The one frame was usually a photo of his. Yeah. Jamie likes to do this. It's all about the shoes on his channel, yet oddly, it's always female runners who are always wearing the tight running spandex. And he goes ahead and takes the time to show what the shoe looks like on the model. And then, you know, just the full look all the way up. So that's probably how he got all those views. You lost 200? What'd you do? Well, you got to 8,000, dude. You gained like 600 last week. Works every time. After my sister something, yeah. I had to unsubscribe from my brother. Just because my subscription feed was getting really full, and I unsubscribed, so he now has one subscriber. I kind of felt bad about that. What are some other questions? What can I answer? I mean, I love this stuff. I could just talk for days. What are you guys working on? What are you shooting these days? Will, I know you're learning your G7. What are you going to focus on when you're shooting with it? Like a dad, what are you shooting? Jamie, what are you shooting? Shoes? There you go, Jamie. That's for you. Oh yeah. Jamie is working on a documentary. We're going to plug this documentary because Jamie's going to get it all worked out. But he's been shooting this documentary on these two, I don't know, am I even allowed to say? I'm supposed to, a couple of reviews lined up yet. Is these two runners working to qualify for a marathon. But he's just kind of following them and their workout routines and all that. And I helped him with setting up interviews for them. And I'm interested to see the documentary come out because Jamie's got a little brain on him. Jamie knows how to put together a video, so I think his documentary is going to be pretty good. Been doing Leica and Apple reviews. What are you reviewing on the Apple? You're not reviewing that HomePod thing, are you? Climbing on rooftops with my friends. Why are you climbing on rooftops, Will? Oh, now Jamie's doing a documentary on cereal. It's just us friends. I didn't say how it ends. Okay, in the end, they both ate Fruit Loops. They like cereal. HomePod. Legally. Are you a chimney sweep? Don't think too lowly. I don't think too lowly of you. Mary Poppins' friend was a chimney sweep. He climbed on roofs legally. So you could either be climbing on roofs. I climbed towers. I had to work on television transmitters. That's not any fun for someone who's afraid of heights like me. All shot on the iPhone so far. Yeah, cool. You like the HomePod? I am not putting any type of device like that in my house. I'm not having any part of it. I don't need to be that spoiled. And if other people do, I don't begrudge them that. I can choose my song. I'm pretty good with that. And the Apple, with theirs, they're like, oh, we're going to just like limit it to Apple. It'll do everything you want with Apple, but if you want to use Spotify, it's just a Bluetooth speaker. You got a Nikon, dude. It shoots sometimes. And sometimes it lets you have your footage. Sounds dope. Yeah, I love music. I bought the Bose SoundLink Revolve Plus about 3 months ago, and I'm blown away at that wireless speaker. It'll play for like 18 hours. It is louder than you ever need it to be. It has amazing bass. And I'm not a huge fan of Bose. I hadn't been in a long time. Ever since like 1991 was the last time I was a fan of Bose. But this speaker is amazing. Yeah. Let's see. That Nikon is so trash. That's true. I thought you could use Bluetooth. That it would use it with Spotify. I thought you could do it as Bluetooth. Huh. Chicken connoisseur for cereal. Does have great sound though. Besides all of the things it can't do. Yeah. What's his name? MKBHD. He did that review on the HomePod, and he said the sound quality was great. It didn't have as much bass as some of the others, but the thing that it did have is that at full volume, it wouldn't distort, which I've always wondered why manufacturers didn't do that. Just take it from distortion level and bring it down one notch. That way it'll never sound bad. A video tour of my studio. Honestly, I don't know how to do it yet because I'm tethered here with this HDMI because you have to grab the signal. If you just use a webcam, you're like a total YouTube joke. Oh, Jamie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, that's so mean. No, I have to use HDMI, so I'm tethered to that, and I can't see what I'm filming because I don't have enough bandwidth to watch it back. So doing the tour, also, it's not the same as it was, dude. Here, let me show you. Is this a little awkward if I just like pop in right there? Let me see here. Do a quick little test. Okay, over there. So there's lots changing over here in this area. It doesn't have all the storage that it had up on the walls because it's gonna get a new set. Right there. Whoop, don't trip. Doop-de-doo. Let's see. Oh, Jamie had asked me if I wanted to display. Yeah, I'll let you use it. I'll let your comment be out there. Jamie uses his webcam on his computer to do. I tried it the other night. Didn't know I was live streaming, Then when I found out that I set it to unlisted so no one could find me. 2 people joined in. I don't know who they were, but I didn't think they were supposed to be able to do that, but apparently they did. Oh, normal upload, not make it pretty and add music. I do have some studio tours out there on my vlog channel, but it changes because I don't sit still for 5 seconds. I mean, this studio has gone through so many different iterations, but over there we're gonna have a bar scene. Yep. And then that table back there, if you've seen before, I had this table, and then all of a sudden that table appeared. That table is going to end up being a kitchen set that will roll around to the various places. And the brick wall will likely be the background for it. But I've got these lights hardwired up here. That should be fine for the kitchen as well. And then over here, we're going to do a white sick. A sick wall is a cyclorama. It's a seamless and borderless and shadowless wall. And so that'll be for doing me standing in front of white everything, like the Matrix. What other questions anybody got? I love this stuff. I'm happy to talk all day. It says there's only 2 people watching, but I feel like there's more than 2 people. Will, Like a Dad, and Jamie are all on here, and it says only 2. Just title it $1 million studio tour, iMac Pro. Yeah, with Casey. Yep, that's probably right. And I just need like a hot girl spilling drinks on something very expensive. That'll be my thumbnail. Yeah, that might push me over the 1,000 subscribers. It might not. They have to watch the video too. In the hood, yeah. Let's see. What else is going on? Yeah, Jamie Summer, man. We're gonna do some stuff. You're gonna do some stuff, but we're gonna do some stuff in summer. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Peter McKinnon gear setup. So, Like a Dad, is that a question or a statement, or you just want to talk about his setups, or you just saying put that as the title? You'll hit 1 million views and have 9. Yeah, exactly right. And I'll lose 5,000 subscribers. I'll be a negative subscriber. My channel will be so bad it gives other people subscriptions, and I lose them. So you think I may be in a? So I think I may be. Oh no, dude, really? Why? On purpose or by choice or not by choice? Let's ask it that way. Because I understand the feeling of not by choice. But yeah, you should have plenty of time. Like a Dad, what else have you reviewed in Apple World? Oh no. They're cutting that department? Oh, the hell with that. Dude, Jamie is like, he's like quiet, cool. The things that he does during his day job, no one knows, but he's like cool. But they're going to cut that department? Ah, the hell with that. You can work somewhere else, dude. Oh, really? Well, you're not going to make any money stripping. No, you're really not going to make any money. It'd be like me in that title of that video. People will be running from you. Apple Watch. Do you have the new Apple Watch, Like a Dad? I've got the original Apple Watch, and I don't want the one with the cell phone in it, but I don't know whether or not I want the Gen 3, the faster one. I feel like it's... You keep typing that, and it keeps making me put it out there, Jamie. Stripping with new sneakers review. You start off with the sneaker and you go up and you start to reveal, unsubscribe, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. All strippers matter. No, see, that ain't right. Not all strippers matter. You ever been to like Alabama? I mean, because there's some, yeah, not all strippers. I told him this. I got on to him the other day. I thought, oh, dude, I thought all runners shave their legs. Demonetized. Never been to Alabama. Yeah, you're not missing much. It's I won't tell that story. There's no point in telling that story. It wasn't that good of a story. I just put your hair up. It was back there. Alabama's okay. It's just, you don't see a lot of strip club reviews on YouTube. Yeah, you really don't. I feel like that's a missing channel. Boob tubers. No, yeah, I probably can't do that. That's how to get 1,000 subs and demonetized all in the same week. You know, there was, I don't know what it was, about 2 years ago when YouTube started allowing nudity on YouTube, but it could only be for health reasons. And so they had, I couldn't believe they would allow this on YouTube, but they would have like really bad sex scenes on there, but they would put on there, this is tutorial, teaching, learning experience, and YouTube would let it be on there with ads. That's why they're demonetizing everybody. Yeah, dude, Airbnb. I never used to do Airbnb until a buddy of mine, we were a couple times ago, we were at LA, and this dude there's a vlog of it. I show the place that this guy got on Airbnb. It was amazing. It was up near the Hollywood sign, overlooking downtown LA. He was getting it for $60 a month. It had this beautiful deck, Airbnb. It was awesome. So I did it. I didn't choose that one. I got one right on Venice Beach. It was half a block off of Venice Beach, and it was really affordable. If you see the vlog back in September, where there was a Russian guy talking to me in his ear, that was my Airbnb guy. It was awesome. Great experience. Yeah, those are awesome. Do Airbnbs. You can also do hostels, but I don't. I'm usually traveling with gear, and I don't trust anybody. Danger of getting murdered by the mobs if you get a bad review. Thinking of going to LA this summer, but I'm trying to budget a trip. Southwest Airlines, number one. You can fly there really cheap. And do some videos. Dude, my Mavic's for sale. $800. You can get a Mavic Pro. You need a drone. That's what you need. And you can travel with that. Yeah, you can. I'm actually going back out to LA. Well, I'm going in June, but I want to make another trip out to LA just to film. Yeah, you can. LA's expensive to eat, and it's expensive to get around. But if you get a nice Airbnb and you fly Southwest and you take Ubers or Lyfts, yeah, you can get there pretty easily. All right, let's go together. Let's do it. I'll get it all lined up. We can go. In-N-Out is dummy cheap. It is, but In-N-Out is meh. We have them here in Austin, and it's just a cheeseburger. It's not that awesome. I mean, in Texas, we have a thing called Whataburger. Whataburger blows away In-N-Out. You don't even know. Road trip while flying. Dude, I was doing, so NAB's in Las Vegas, and that's in April. I was going to be doing a road trip in my van. I'm not doing that now. I'm flying out there, and I'm going to do the road trips and other trips. But this year I'm going to Seattle, going to Chicago, going to New York, going to LA, going to Las Vegas, and then I've got to find another couple of cities to go to. I got to get out there and start creating this stuff. It's my awesomeness. Oh, what did you just say? I don't know. Unsubbed? What? Oh. It was either something about Alabama or... Oh, no, I get it. Yeah. Yeah, In-N-Out sucks. Yeah, no. Oh, Five Guys. Yeah. Yeah, I like Five Guys. I do. But Whataburger, the A1 Thick and Hearty, well, I feel like we've known each other for a while, and we can be honest with each other. In-N-Out is just a cheeseburger, and it's okay. And yeah, I know there's an off menu, but Whataburger, oh, come to Texas. I'll take you to Whataburger. It'll change your life. It'll change your life, man. I can't spell Seattle. You can because you did. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's on your bucket. Yep. I'm going to Seattle in July, I believe. I'm going to meet up with another filmmaker up there, Malia, and we're going to go see all the cool stuff, and she's going to make sure I get to see all the cool stuff. Really, Like a Dad? Where are you from, Like a Dad? How, you can't even spell what a booger. Really? You're gonna? Oh, let's not fight. Come on, let's not fight. Let's all just agree that McDonald's is the best. Camera advice. Mighty Fine. Yeah, that's a smashed burger. Mighty Fine and Sonic are smashed burgers. The same thing with what's the other one in Austin? Has the pointy arrows. That to me, they're exactly like In-N-Out. What's the YouTube fight? Let's review YouTube fights. There's a channel. What is Jamie? What's that other burger place? The Austin-based one. There's like 6 or 7 of them. No, not Freddy's. They're cheap. No, Red Robin. Five Guys is good. Red Robin's good, but we don't have any Red Robins here. Well, we only have one. All the Red Robins in Austin, they were all owned by the same company, and they decided to not pay their rent for 6 months, so there's no Red Robins. P. Terry's, yeah. Hey, Tyler, man, what's up, man? Yeah, P. Terry's. P. Terry's, to me, is like an In-N-Out. It is a cheeseburger. It's good, but it's not something that I just like crave more than anything. Tyler, man, how's it going? Man, I haven't seen you in, man, a long time. Well, like December, but I mean, that's a long time. How's it going, man? What you up filming? P. Terry shakes are good. They are. They're pretty good. But Whataburger shakes. Yeah. Tyler's a filmmaker as well. He does lots of sports stuff. He flies all over the place. Jason H. accidentally woke up at witching hour, and you are live. Scary stuff. It is kind of scary because these guys have been hanging out here for a while, and I've been kind of shaking the tree a little bit, trying to figure out how to get the live stream to work. But talking anything, camera, filmmaking, or just general chit chat. Good morning to you, sir. Too long, sir. I'm in Iowa with the wrestling team. Oh, you got timed out from chat. You know why, Jamie? You kept calling me an a-hole. You kept calling me an a-hole because I said something bad about, well, your live stream, I think it was. But you're back. You're back and it's better than ever. So, Tyler, you're doing wrestling. Awesome. No, see, I'm hiding that one. Now you won't get timed out. Automatically held for review. So what's Iowa like? Is it cold? I imagine it's a little cold right now. Maybe not. Iowa, February, warm front here. Yeah. What's it like there? Oh, to answer your question about the Apple Watch, the LTE is not worth it to me. Yeah, I didn't think so either. And battery life, yeah. And I mean, mine. I mean, I'm really religious about charging, and I do it through like just repetition. But I don't think I can handle anything draining my battery anymore. Love the lighting for the live stream. What camera are you using for it? Shooting on the GH5. That's the Olympus 17 millimeter. The lighting is actually KinoFlows. I don't have a mirror. No. So you could, no, quit it. Try it this way. Quit. Quit it. Oh well, I was going to try to use it as a mirror. Yeah, I got two KinoFlow 4-foot 4-banks up here. Excuse me. And that is lighting straight down. Well, not. It's more of an angle. They're right here, and they're. I mean, literally, they're right there. You can almost touch them. And then in the back, I've got a little 2-foot 2-bank back there. Just kind of get a little nice little hair light on there. Normally, I have a light throwing a gobo on the back just for fun, but it's. I got the air conditioner on. It's hot. I don't feel like cranking up a 750 watt light. Weather's pretty terrible right now. Raining constantly and getting cold. Well, sorry, man. It's Iowa. I mean, there's loads of fun things to do in Iowa. I don't know what you can do in Iowa. I know several people from Iowa, and in fact, I don't think they've ever told me there's anything they can do in Iowa. So jealous of it. Why are you jealous of this live stream, dude? Iowa.com, Austin Weirdos. No, dude. Jamie, that's how you got timed out. You keep up with this bad attitude like that. Oh, man. Let's see. So many open fields to look at it. It's really flat. And the corn is probably gone too. So you're just looking at like old stalks with snow on it, right? Oh, if it's raining, you probably don't see any snow. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's Jamie the internet troll. When you coming back, Tyler? I just like rearranged your letters. Tyler. We need to go grab a beer, dude. Like a Dad. So the watch, the 3rd generation watch minus the LTE, is it worth the money over the original Apple Watch? Because that's what I have, and I mean, I don't use it for a whole lot of things, just mostly switching songs and when texts come through. It seems to be getting like slower. But what other questions anybody got? I'm happy to answer them. Let's see. 2 live streams going on from channels I subbed. Jason Vong and yours, I choose you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I've got comedy and no hair, so it all works out. Let's see what we could talk about. Man, I don't know what's the cool thing to talk about. Oh, I don't know what we can talk about. Let's talk about this bad boy. Let me power this up. So I got this. This is the Aperture 300D. It's on wheels now. This thing is incredible. Let me just power it up here. Yeah. It is soup. Come on back here. I'm probably a little blown out right now, but I mean, this sucker can produce a serious amount of light out of an LED. Color on it is fantastic. It is cool. I have been using the heck out of this thing. Remote controlled, low heat. Oh, it's awesome. What do I think of your pictures so far? Dude, like your pictures. Been really enjoying them. Cut back on the saturation a little bit. Yeah, this the 300D is I think $1,100 American. But it is so powerful. It's daylight balanced. It's about a 1K, I would say, a little over a 1K. Nah, I'd call it probably an 800 HMI or probably a 1.5 to 2K tungsten. Yeah, that light is overkill for a vlog, but I was doing it for a vlog. It was, let's see here. What's the link? Scott Balkum on YouTube. Yeah, Aperture is doing some really cool stuff. Yeah, it's overkill for the vlog. I use it. I used it on the short that we shot with the Hamill brothers up in Lubbock. That was released on Valentine's Day. We used that a lot inside. It did an amazing job. That one with the 1.2K HMI blasting through the window. We got some amazing shots with it. Yeah, for a vlog, I wouldn't. Well, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say it's overkill. I mean, you could put it right there and just blast into my face, and it would produce this beautiful, even light that, I mean, these two Kinos right now are doing. Series 3 is much faster. Okay, more fun, nice light. Okay. What's the link for that short? That is a great question. And if I was, oh, it's on Facebook. They didn't put it on YouTube. So, I don't, yeah, I think I can. It's, yeah, I don't know how to put the link. So search for Hamill Brothers. Here we go. I'll type it in. Hamill Brothers Studios on Facebook, and then on their Facebook page is that video. It turned out pretty good. I don't know why they don't have it on YouTube, do they? Well, let's find out. Hamill Brothers. Oh, there's two L's in Hamill. I can't spell. Let's see if it's on here. That is not them. That's not them. Yeah, so it's not on YouTube. Don't go look for the Hamill Brothers on YouTube because that's not them. Whoa. What just happened? Oh, whoa. That's weird. Whoa, what just happened? Where'd my... There they go. Okay. That was weird. Okay, I'm not switching around. I don't have enough CPU. Okay, well, I'm waiting for the chat to queue up here. Yeah, that's weird. When I switched over to YouTube, it had gone and I don't know, it re-put up the live stream, and then it started playing it back. Okay, powerful. Aperture doing I'm getting all the latest chats here. Hamill Brothers with 2L. Okay, so now we're back. Hopefully everybody's still here. I didn't just like destroy it. Scott, I am super cool. Well, thank you. All you guys are super awesome. Thank you for joining the chat, just because I like to chat. So what's going on in y'all's world? What other cool thing? Jason, what's going on with you? And Tyler, you're I guess you're just sitting in a hotel room waiting for Betty Bye before the next fun-filled day of wrestling. Like a dad, you're preparing your next Apple review. And let's see, who else is on here still? Will, you still on here? Jamie, you still on here? 5 people on. Cool. I wish it would tell you who's on there. College is around the corner and I'm a bit nervous. Dude, why? You're going to be fine. All you got to do in college is study. Yeah, just kind of, you do what you did in high school. Learning how to saturate shots. Desaturate. Yeah, play with the color profiles in the G7. It's got a bunch of them, and play with, like, theme a day. Just choose a color profile, go out there and shoot nothing but that color profile of the day and see what your shots look like. And then do your next profile, then do your next profile. And that way you'll get a really good idea of what your camera can do with your different color profiles. I got an early morning. Wish I could stay longer and hang, but you guys have fun. Thanks, Tyler, man. It was good seeing you. Got to hang out. We got to get that beer or 3. Be good, man. Let's see. Going to be about 2,000 miles away and definitely be harder than college. So, Will, where are you going to college? Since you're in California, where In-N-Out Burger is apparently like the best burger, and you're going 2,000 miles away. High school? You're in high school, right. But you're going to college, right? It is, yes. Also MIT. Oh, nice. That's more than 2,000 miles. You should know that. I have good photos, but saturated shots can look crazy. They can, and they can be overdone. I mean, photos are art, so subjective. What I like, what someone else likes, what you like are all going to be different. So don't take everything with a grain of salt. Saturated photos can be awesome, and they can also be overbearing. I like saturated. I like pushing saturation in a lot of my shots as well. Lately, I've been playing with just doing single color saturation, so everything else is desaturated, yet red is just blown out. I feel like that's kind of fun to do. You know, there's options you can do. Yeah, it's like 3,000. I think it's 3,493 from California. Depends on where you are in California, but I feel like for MIT, you should know that. I'm just saying. I just feel that way. Yeah. What else is going on, people? So, Jason, where are you at in England? 'Cause you had in one day of photos, you had more variety of shots than I have seen from people in a year. So you were obviously running around like crazy, or you have like the coolest small town on the planet that's got every shot ever. Like a Dad in Tampa. That's where I get my cigars from. Tampa Humidor. It's one of my favorite places. Also, a buddy of mine, I thought he was going to join, but Jeff Adams is in the Tampa area. If y'all know who Jeff Adams is, he is he's a live streamer. He's done all kinds of stuff. He's down there. Guilford, Surrey. I'm pronouncing it wrong. Guilford, Surrey. Lived here all my life. I don't know where that is. I'm assuming it's northern. Is that? I don't know. It seemed like an old town because there was a lot of graves with moss. Let's see. Ybor. Yeah. Know all the hot spots. These are the areas I used to read my books. Oh, nice. Where do you guys post your photography? I do Instagram. Jason is doing Instagram now. I used to do years ago. Oh gosh, I can't even remember. There was a website that was not. It was for like photographers to post at, and it allowed you to have like collections, and it was definitely not one of the mainstream ones, but I liked it better because it was where people went to go find photographers. That was probably the last time I posted photos like that online. I mean, I usually posting it to Facebook and Instagram, really. What about you, Like a Dad? Jason, I know you're on, hey, Like a Dad just followed me on Instagram. Yeah, and you just said that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I dislike Instagram a lot. And I'm assuming it's because I don't know how to master it. And I'm assuming I don't know how to master it because it is something that requires a technique to master. And I don't agree with that. I think photography should speak on its own. You know, put the pictures out there. And I mean, hashtags are cool, but everything lately, I've been putting 30 hashtags on everything on Instagram so that I can get followers, because I lose the same amount of followers that I gain every day, and I do not understand it. I've been at the same number of followers forever. Only recently, since I started posting like 3 or 4 pictures a day, have I started gaining some followers. Let's see what I'm at now. Yeah. I mean, like a dad, you followed me, but I lost 3 others. So I'm at 526 now. And I mean, I don't understand Instagram. And having the game, I mean, I see people out there with millions of followers. I guess. I mean, it's limiting. It's fast and it's easy, but it's limiting. I'm heading to London on Wednesday. Japanese tourists would be proud. You got to put the camera strap on and just like walk around with it. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, Jason is, I'll share his, Jason is Ivanhoe Maniac. He just started, what, like 3 days ago? And gosh, how many followers you got now? 165. See, he knows how to play the game. I don't know how to play the game. Like a dad. I'm going to follow you back, like a dad. There isn't potential to grow on Instagram organically like there is on YouTube. Yeah, I find that too. What irritates me, I guess it doesn't irritate me, but it's just, it seems weird that so many of my cinematographer friends say they get all of their work off of Instagram. I find that so weird that people are going to Instagram to see what you can do. I mean, I get it. Photography equals typically good videography, but it just seems like a strange thing. But I mean, I guess it works. It's more like a marketing tool for some. Yeah, it's going to be even more marketing soon. It's getting bad. I took a class, a little short class back in December on online marketing and such. And the Instagram ads, this was from an advertising person, Instagram ads are about to go through the roof. Jason H, yep. There's no way in hell I would have found you on Instagram. I'm assuming you're talking about Jason H. Yeah, his name is totally different than his name. And Jason, we met on YouTube. He was looking at the G7 and asked a couple questions. And, you know, I'm honest, just like I say, I'm happy to respond to anybody on YouTube. I respond and answer questions. And we chatted for a little bit, and he ended up buying a G7. And I think he's now madly, passionately in love with photography because he's posting a picture every 3.4 seconds. Oh. Found your video. You never would have found me on Insta. Why? My name is Scott Balkum on Instagram. Oh, I got you. I never would have found you, the generic person, me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You would have had to find me in a sea of hashtags, of which I would have said, check out this picture of this Panasonic G7, full review in the picture. I mean, you're right. I mean, it is, I don't know, but it works for people. People definitely can use it. I don't like things with systems to master because you can cheat it. If you cheat a system, then it's not real. I don't like using hashtags, but then again, how would somebody find me? YouTube, I mean, YouTube's got a system as well, and it's kind of mind-boggling that I've been on YouTube since 2007, so 11 years now, and I got 100 subscribers in July. 100 after 10 years. But I will say that I had a lot more videos before, but that was when I was not using, I was using copyrighted music, so that probably was not helpful. I mean, my biggest video was, it was well over 100,000 views back in 2007. And it was, if you remember way back when people would do the animated Christmas lights on their houses, but not today, where it's like you plug in a little MP3 player and you plug in the light show and it just works. You actually had to program all these lights. You had to build your relays and your dimmer packs. And I did all of that, and I lit up this house and put it out there. And it obviously wasn't as good as the original one that got everybody's attention. But I mean, I got 100,000 views on that in like 2 weeks. Some lady, it was my wildest experience on YouTube ever. She was from Washington and saw my video in Washington, was traveling to Houston to visit a relative. She made her relatives drive out to find my house because of this light show. That's when I realized that YouTube might be cool, but it still didn't get me 100 subscribers. Cute cat. Yeah, it's all about cats. It's all about cats. All right, so what else is going on out there? I've been jabberjawing for, let's see, what do you think of my photos? Yeah, okay. Probably going to end the live stream here shortly. I wanted to get this up and get it functioning so I would know what I'm doing, so that the next time I could do it properly and kind of do it on a schedule. And I feel like it's starting to work. I just gonna have to, I guess I'll have to rewatch it later to see what it looked like. It's, yeah, 2 hours is probably a lot for a live stream, but you know, good conversations. I enjoy that. Anybody got any questions before we sign off here? I know that, just want to make sure we get to everybody. Wow, I missed out. You didn't miss out on anything. Let's see. Any topics you think I should go over? Yeah, like a dad. He does. He lives in like the coolest town in England. When am I coming to London? Me? I really, really want to come to London. I really want to. My problem right now, I can come to London, but my wife will kill me if I go without her. If I go to London, it will be so that I can go and shoot video and film and do all kinds of stuff. If she goes, then it becomes a vacation. One of them is very expensive, one of them is not. And I don't want to die, so I have this, like, what do I do kind of thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the GH5, like a dad. Go back through my videos. Well, you've probably seen a lot. I can tell you on the GH5, just briefly here real quick, it took me quite a long time to figure out how to expose this camera properly and not have it like clip the highlights, because it gets noisy in the shadows, but when you clip a highlight on the GH5, it's gone, and you don't want to do that. So I need to do a video on how to properly expose the GH5, because that's going to be a time saver for so many with the GH5. But amazing camera. It is. I always ask people, you know, how much money you got. If they say $500, I said then the G7 is what you want. But if they say, well, I can spend $2,000, the GH5 would definitely be the next pick. It is such a strong camera, and it's the same size as the G7, so it's nice and compact. Yeah, good camera. Yeah, that's right. You said you got the 8-18 on the GH5. The 35-100 Mark II, also an excellent lens for the GH5 or G7. This is a 30 millimeter Lumix macro. It's okay. 30 millimeter is a little short for a macro. I mean, even on a GH5, it's like a 60 equivalent. It's a little short, so you don't get a true macro out of it. There's a whole video I did on macro lenses, but you don't really get a true 1-to-1 ratio until you hit about 90 millimeters. But it does focus really close. It looks nice. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it. Sorry, I missed the first Mark II lens description. Grr. Oh, first one, real quick. The 12 to 35 is my absolute favorite lens. This is the 12 to 35 Mark II Lumix. It has lens 2-axis stabilization in it. Really nice lens. And then this is the 35 to 100 Mark II. Also has the 2-axis stabilization in it. Also really, really creamy bokeh. They look fantastic. They're f2.8s. 20 millimeter. Yeah, that's a good focal range on a GH5. That's a 40 millimeter. That's a nice lens. Do you know the equivalent of the Mamiya to M43? M43 is that the okay? I've heard M43. I'm not clicking into what M43 is. It's either the standard of the connector, or it is the little lens from Russia you're talking about. Which one is it? Found loads of old lenses at car boot sales. Micro Four Thirds. Oh, there is an M43. It is it's a Russian lens, or I've got one over there somewhere. I think that's an M43. Okay, so Micro Four Thirds. So what's the equivalent of a Mamiya to M43? What do you mean by equivalent? So, yeah, hey, his driver's just dropped to work. Okay, so Will, what do you mean by equivalent of Micro Four Thirds to Mamiya? You're looking for something that will flare like crazy. Yes, we're talking about nerdy camera stuff, Jamie. If you're talking about stuff that will flare, you've got to get old vintage lenses to flare like that, to get that creamy stuff. Anything vintage 80s, I would say somewhere in the mid 80s and older are going to be your uncoated lenses, and the coating is it's what they're putting on the front of the lens to reflect the light. And usually when you look at it and you see like a pink or a gold or even blue sometimes, when you're looking at reflected light, that's a multi-coating that's put on there, and it's to help keep the contrast set. It also reduces the flaring. So you're wanting one that's uncoated, and you can actually uncoat them yourself, but it's a pain in the butt. Jamie, no one said you're normal. Yeah, so equivalent, find any, yeah, this one. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not this one. Nope, not that one. Y'all can hear me in here. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Got it. This guy right here. This is that M43 one. What's the name of it? Helios. These are Russian. They're made in like the Ukraine. They're older than dirt. You can find them for 60, 70 bucks on eBay. They come in this strange, really strange adapter format. They're very small, and you have to adapt it to like Mark 4/3 or anything like that. But it is an uncoated lens. It's really, really got a lot of character to it, but it will flare like crazy. These are Helios, Helios. So this is the 442. That's what I was getting at, M43, 442. Yeah, it's close. Okay. And this is an f2 lens. Some of these are even funny. They're slightly radioactive. They won't hurt you, but, you know, a little bit of history there. My mom said I wasn't anything special. Oh, that's true. All right. Well, I think if no one has any more questions, then I will end this live stream for tonight. I'll figure out what night will be a good night to do this, because I want people to be engaged and to have a good time. And you know, this was a really good time for me. I enjoyed the interaction. I'm glad we got a lot of people on here. Yeah, if, like a 50 millimeter Summicron that's radioactive. Yeah, yep. So everyone, have a great evening. And well, all y'all are subscribers, so how do I become super good? Practice every day. Just keep shooting. Don't do Sundays from 9:30. No, I'll jump on yours and give you hell. All right. So y'all have a great evening. And as always, as I like to say, don't let your passions center around your life. Let your life center around your passions.